Whether you're writing your own proprietary trivia content for Be the Hit of the Party, or you're a Source Trivia contributor, it's essential to maintain a high level of quality. Hi, I'm John Postotnik with Source Trivia. The key to writing great trivia is to be interesting, clever, and funny. In this video, I'll provide some tips specifically for writing great music-related trivia. Let me show you how easy it is to enter music-related trivia within Be the Hit of the Party. To do so, I run the Administrator module. Here is the Administrator module main menu. Select Trivia. Then select Music. I select Green Day by starting to type their name and then selecting them from the filtered list. Now I go down to the Song Info section. I use the drop-down box to select the Green Day song I want, 21 Guns. I now click the Add button to add a new song-related question. As you can see, I'm now on the trivia entry screen for the song 21 Guns as shown by the title bar. The song question goes here. The correct answer goes here and automatically becomes one of my 4 multiple choice options. The other 3 incorrect multiple choice options go here. I can then enter up to 4 hints to help the audience guess the answer. Typically, a DJ will use either the hints or the multiple choice options. Watch as I enter the information for my song-related trivia question. You might notice the correct answer is 3 Volley Salute, not 21 Gun Salute as one might expect. Unexpected answers make for great trivia. I'll be sure to click the Save button when I'm through. And voila! I'm back to the music trivia screen. I can now make changes by selecting the song-related question from the drop-down box and clicking the Edit button. I can also go up to the Artist section to add or edit artist-related trivia. As you can see, it's easy to add trivia. Now let's discuss how to write high-quality trivia. In the context of Be the Hit of the Party, trivia is comprised of the following: a question, an answer, multiple choice options, hints, and sometimes pictures. The combination of question, answer, choices, and hints must be uniquely yours. Don't plagiarize trivia because the penalty for copyright infringement is severe. Music-related trivia includes artist trivia, song trivia, and trivia that is freely associated with the artist or song. Freely associated trivia might be related to the song title, the song topic, or any lyric from the song. Don't limit content to just music trivia. Make the game interesting for people who aren't music aficionados. If you can't find anything interesting, clever, or funny about the artist or the song, and you can't freely associate something interesting by way of the song title, topic, or lyrics, don't waste your time. Move on. There are plenty more songs. Spelling errors are magnified when presented to an audience. Check your work. You might want to write your trivia in Word to take advantage of its spell check capabilities, and then paste the text into Be the Hit of the Party. Good trivia questions tend to be short, simply constructed, and written as a question. Be sure to include a question mark at the end. Avoid pronouns. Refer to the song and artist by name. Write complete trivia including both multiple choice options and hints when possible. The only exception is the occasional picture-based question as illustrated here. It is important to provide multiple choice options whenever possible. The correct answer is always written as the first choice, but choices are randomly sequenced when presented to the audience. Make the incorrect choices as relevant as possible based on time period, genre, etc. This often requires a little research, i.e. Googling. Sometimes it works to include one really humorous but obviously incorrect choice. As with questions, short and simple is best when writing multiple choice options. Here's an example of some good multiple choice options for Starland Vocal Band's song, Afternoon Delight. Hints provide a great opportunity to be clever. They can be as entertaining as the trivia, albeit sometimes after the answer is revealed. Puns and wordplay make good hints and help the audience answer a question even if they don't know the answer. Usually I make the hints progressively more obvious. Sometimes I make hints editorial in nature, using them as a way to explain the answer within the multiple choice context. Here is an example of hints related to Johnny Cash's song, Folsom Prison Blues. It's great to relate some trivia questions to pictures. Pictures are generally copyrighted, however, so the art must be original. The picture displays in conjunction with the trivia question. The picture must be renamed with the trivia ID number assigned, so we'll need that. Here's a good example of how to use a picture. The artist in this case is Eddie Rabbitt. The picture is a picture of what is known in carpentry circles as a rabbet joint. Here's a great follow-up question. The answer to this question is the same as to the last. It is a rabbet joint. If you'd like to use church signs in your trivia, just Google church sign maker. It goes without saying, but don't be offensive or vulgar in your trivia. Finally, here are some tips to make your trivia writing easier. Use dual monitors if you can. You will need to have several windows open at the same time. Use Google, Wikipedia, IMD, Artifacts.com, and Songfacts.com. Source Trivia can provide lists of top songs, top TV shows, and top movies by year. This can be helpful when establishing alternative multiple choice options. Use books. There are plenty of them. Thanks for watching this tutorial. Have fun writing great trivia.